Hello everybody. In this video we are going to explore the scripting or programming inside Unity. Whenever we create some game object inside Unity, we should need a script to add on that object to move around or do any other thing. So scripting is a very important part of the Unity. So let's start. For example, we will go to scripts folder, and here we can create a new C# script. Create and then C# script. In create you can see a lot of other options like folders, C#, shader, testing, playables, scene as well, audio mixer, materials, lens flare, lot of things are there. So we will use these things later on as well as per our need. So now we are going to create a C# script. So we will call this script first script, for example, and we will open the script in Visual Studio. Now here newer beginners faced a certain problem actually whenever in codes. I will show you how to fix that as well, so that you don't have any problem with your programming. So in our case you can see this is our script, and we can make it bigger or smaller by pressing Ctrl Shift and plus. Okay, so if we press Ctrl Shift plus, it will be bigger, and if we press Ctrl Shift and minus, it will become smaller. Although now it's not working, I don't know why, but we can do that but from here as well. You can see 150, and we can make it 100. Now the size is small. 150 is good. I think we can see in a better way. Okay, now in scripting there are a lot of things. On the top there are libraries. Okay, so libraries, we can add other libraries as well. For example, in our script we want to use something related to UI, user interface. We will add using. Now you will see Unity engine. If I type, it show me a result here, and if I press enter, it will automatically type Unity engine, then .ui. Whether I write it small but UI will be capital, I will enter, and that's it. Okay, now UI library is added, and we can work in our script regarding to UI. We don't need it, it's just for example. So you can add the related libraries as well on the top, or namespace. We can call them libraries or namespaces. Okay, now the smart tool that comes here, for example, here if we write something, it will show us the related things. For example, Unity. Now you can see Unity editor, Unity engine, like this. And if we type Unity engine, enter, it's worked as a smart intelligence thing. Okay, so it's very smart. So now in the beginning you will face a problem. When you will open this tool first time, Visual Studio, you will not get this thing, this smart thing, and the problem will be at two places. One, you have to go to tools here, and then you have to go to get tools and features. So in get tools and features, you can find Unity there. Let's see, it may take some time, so we will pause the video. In the result, this window will appear here, and you have to search for Unity here. You can see game development with Unity. If this option is unchecked, you should check this option, and then you have to install while downloading, so it will be installed in our system. Okay, this is the first step you have to do. The second step for the bringing this auto smart editor, you have to go to edit, and then you can go to preferences, and then in preferences you will see that there are external tools. Okay, so in default, external tool will be opened by file extension. Okay, so you have to convert it to Visual Studio 2019. So that's it. That is the main thing, that now our editor is very intelligent and it will support us in our programming. So now let's start. After that, after the libraries, there is a class, main class of mono behavior, and this class name should be the name of the script, first script. For example, if you copy some script from any other else place and put it into your project and rename it with your own name, it will not work. It will give you error, because the script name should be the same name as the class name. Okay, so class name will always be similar to script name. After that, there are two functions which Unity automatically generates. One is void update function and one is void start function. So start function will start when it will run when the game is started. So here we will take an example of debugging. So for debugging, we can show the result in console area. Okay, so for debug, we will type debug. You can see the smart intelligence working .log. Okay, and then we will make brackets like this, and then inverted commas, and here we will type first script. Okay, so we will close every line with semicolon. That's the programming. So very easy. Debug.Log, first script. So we will now save this script, Control S, and we will move again to Unity, and let's test this script. So sorry, sometimes this thing open, we don't need this, we will just hide this editor, and then we will come here. Now in Unity, this script will not work if it is not added to any game object. Okay, we can add this script to any of the game object, okay, to run that specific function. We will create a new object like create empty. This is a new game object. We can rename it like first run, yeah, any other name, and then we can add this script to this game object by dragging this script here, or we can add component. There are two methods actually for adding the script, and here we can find first script. Okay, so we already have script here. Now we will test the result. So let's run the game. So if you run the game, you can see here there is a first script written under here. Okay, console line. Also we can see in console first script. Okay, it is written here. So this is the Debug.Log, which we learn that in start function, if we write this thing, it will give us that result. Let's suppose if we cut this Debug.Log here from here and paste it in update method. Now see what will happen. It will update every single frame. So let's compile the script here. Script is compiled now. Now if we run the game and if we open the console, you will see that first script, you can see here it's running again and again every frame. 1 0 1300 1400 times, 1600 times, like this. Okay, and it's running faster and faster and faster. So with every second it's running. So this is the difference between update and start. That start runs once, and update will update the our logic again and again if we need it. And if, for example, we don't need start function, we can delete that function. If we don't need update function, we can delete that function as well. Okay, and we can write our own programming here. So this video is enough, I think, for the basics of programming, how it works in C#, with C# and Unity. So in next video we will add another program, so it will lead us a little bit more towards the game developer side. So that's it for this video. Let's meet in next video. Goodbye.